Hey, what is up, guys? Master Tech over here. We're back again, working on a 2007, I think, G35. It's a HR motor. We're changing the alternator, so I'm gonna show you exactly what to do to get to the alternator. I'm gonna show you what you need to remove and what you don't need to remove. So first off, you can just go ahead and disconnect this air filter right here. We're gonna have to disconnect the battery. I'll get back to you once this is off. We're down here. This thing is very sludgy. He has a obvious oil leak right here. I'm gonna have to inspect that, man. Recent gallery gaskets were changed. I don't know who did the job, but it kind of looks like they messed up on putting the silicone. That doesn't look like Honda, my bad. That doesn't look like Nissan's liquid gasket, which is what you're supposed to be using. But anyways, back to the alternator. So you're gonna have to get a 3/8 belt tension tool, or belt tensioner tool. I'll show you to you guys in a little bit. And then so you have these 1, 2, and then there's a upper bolt that I will be showing you in a little bit. But yep, I'll be right back once I get this is the tool. You guys can see it's a 1/2 inch actually. And then I think on the HRs it was 1/2 inch, on the VHRs it's 3/8. So anyways, you put it there and then you push toward the driver's side, and that relieves tension. Once it relieves, use your other hand to remove the belt off of the alternator. And that's it. Now you're gonna get to removing the bolts. I'll get right back to you once the belt's off. Okay, now we're down here behind the alternator. These both, the small ones, are 8mm, and the negative terminal right here, not sure if it's right under it, it's a 12. And this plug is right here. You press on it from this side, you pull it out. The thing right here is broken, so I'm gonna have to figure a way out to remove it, but that's generally what you have to do, just the 12 and the 2/8, and I'll be right back. We're back up top. So what I did is I put some tension back, and I put, I think, one of these tools right here, one of these Allen keys, I put size 4 right there just to hold it. Obviously the belt is bad. So from there, if you put your hand right here under, because I don't know if I can even show it to you. 1 second. There's a bolt. Upper bolt for the alternator. I'm not sure you guys can see it. Try to be as close as I can. That bolt you're gonna have to remove right now. There's no need to move the power steering out the way or anywhere. But yeah, let me get that off and I'll show you how to remove the ones down there. A little update. It's a 14mm for the top alternator bolt, and just put it like half a 3-inch extension, and just put it on the ratchet and you'll be able to get to it right with no problem. So let me get it off and I'll show you how to do the bottom ones. Actually, major update, I had to remove the fan. So it's actually very simple. Just take this off from here to there. This from here, you guys know exactly where that's at if you worked on your car before. It's like right here, just take it off, put it to the side. There's these that look like this, that they're in the fan. Just take them off. And then there's a 10mm, and then there's a 10mm right here. Just remove it, take out the fan, and then get to this bolt that I just untied. It's a 14. The reason why I had to remove it because this is so long and the fan's in the way. So the alternator bolts, all 3 look different. Top one is a 14 and it's long, and I'll show you the 2 lower ones right now. 2 lower ones, right? Get my ratchet. They're 12s, and get there. Oops. So these 2 right here, 1 and 1 right there, are 2 12s, and they're both different lengths. Yep, that one's out. See how it looks like? This one. Now, before you remove it, take it out of your hand to memorize the pattern of this bracket. See, this one. So the top one is a long 14, lower right one is a long 12, lower left one is a short 12. You can never mess those up. So there's a bracket right here. You don't actually need to remove it, just let it hang in over there. But let me see. I might have to remove it actually, just to take out the alternator. Might have to disconnect those 2 actually. Yep, so get to disconnecting those and move the wire over here. then we'll be able to freely remove the alternator. So, update, I had to disconnect both of these. I think they're oil pressure sensors. They're extremely sludged up, but they're weather resistant or weatherproof. So sludge never makes it in there. But anyways, so from there you just wiggle, literally just wiggle the alternator, and it will come off right so easy. It's gonna be a little bit tough to remove it from here, but what you want to do is you want to have the face that has the pulley on it face down, wiggle it from here, and then the back of it facing up, and it should come off right like so. So let me put the new one on. Putting the new one on is actually very simple. Just literally the same method of taking it off. Just push it back in and try to align it with the 14mm bolt up there, and that's basically it. Once it's aligned, it's actually very easy to put these 12 ones back, and that's it.